the whole The Last Dance, and they painted him like this bad, like he was
Right.
just this selfish person. They literally had a legit segment on that,
Yes.
and like I
Yes.
said, he said he didn't know about he didn't like nobody knew how everything. Nobody watched the show before it was released.
Mm-hmm.
So he was watching like us, like what in the world? So I know he was pissed, but
Yeah, he probably looking at Jordan like, bro, you out here making me look crazy. He
yeah,
would.
you can tell he's
I
not
try to put
happy.
myself in other people's shoes. If I was Scottie Pippen watching that, they painted his image very badly. And here's my thing, and it goes back to Jordan. When people, oh, Jordan was the ultimate teammate. Da, da, da. How? Because I've seen LeBron lobby for his players to get paid. I've seen it. He
Yeah,
got what player did he get grossly overpaid?
Tristan
Oh, but
Thompson,
yes, Tristan. Thank you.
max
Grossly
contract to
overpaid.
rebound, bro.
Grossly overpaid. That
He
was
got a
robbery.
max contract to rebound.
To rebound. Who
He
got him
wasn't
more
that great
paid
a
for that?
rebounder.
LeBron James. Did Michael Jordan get Scottie? Michael Jordan was getting paid. But oh
Yeah,
no, Scottie should just, stop complaining about his money and just come play. You getting paid, bruh. He not. So
yeah.
that's to me, those are the differences between you. Like when you compare the two. Individually, okay. But I feel like certain words can't be thrown around. You can't call Jordan a team player. How? Jordan was about Jordan. And he's been that way, and you can tell in the Last Dance.
Hall of Fame
Bro,
speak.
I don't think LeBron wouldn't do a whole segment just dogging out Dwayne Wade, just
Yeah.
dogging out Kyrie Irving. Like I don't see that happening because of how he is. There's a whole segment just going in on Pippen. Like I don't like that. I don't
Well,
like
here's the
that.
thing. Only thing I would say, I personally can see LeBron doing it, not dogging, but putting out like, hey, what happened between their relationships and all that stuff, the
Yeah,
things that happen. However, I see LeBron giving Kyrie the opportunity to explain his side.
tell his side of the story. Yes.
Yeah. So I like, because that's, I mean, me personally, I think if Jordan would allow Pippen to tell his side and everything in it, and he had a little say into like how he wanted like this part to go and stuff like that. I think we wouldn't sell all that stuff, but two,
No,
he would explain. He would have had a lot more explanation and stuff like that. And I mean, I ain't gonna front, man. Like Reggie Miller said, like everybody said that was the dumbest contract ever signed. Like, why would you ever do that and everything? But it's like, I mean, Scottie didn't bet on himself. I mean,
he did. He did.
yeah, he didn't bet on himself, unfortunately. But I mean, at what was Scottie, 21 years old?
He was young. Yeah, he was young.
I mean, how many of us 21 years old would have betted on ourselves?
And businessmen knew that. They know, oh, this
Yeah,
guy might be good. Let me let him in for cheap, lock him in here, and then now he can't go nowhere. So I mean, they
what's his
as
contract
businessmen, they
again?
did what they needed to do on their side. But and so, like I said, I'm not saying Scotty wasn't wrong for anything that he said or did. I get how he felt about the way he was portrayed, and nobody really was coming to his back about, yo, like this contract was highway robbery. And
Yeah,
my biggest thing is if Jordan was his ultimate teammate, at the end of the day, Jordan never won a ring without Scotty. But Scotty was having an MVP season that next year, that year Jordan retired. Now the year
yeah.
after that wasn't as good, but that first year he
He
was
said
having
that
an
too.
MVP like season. So it's like, bro, he proved that he could still carry a team without you. Jordan never proved that.
He said that
People give
too.
him too much. When did Jordan prove he could take a team in the playoffs deep without Scottie Pippen? When was it proven? It wasn't. So that's my thing. Is don't you? He need to put much more respect on Scotty's name. I didn't like that for Scotty.
Yeah. Well, remember, Scotty was like, when he said, when he said that's when he put that segment and everything. He's like, yeah. What he said? He said Jordan saw that we weren't going away without him, and he wanted to make it seem like, oh, they got what he said, something like we won, like they could like. He came back to show like, okay, I think, man, I'm trying to remember the exact words he said, but pretty much he was saying that, hey, MJ got like, his ego started hitting him because he's like, oh man, they're actually still doing good without me. I
Doing
don't want
good,
people to
yeah.
think that they couldn't do it without me. That would degrade, my value and all that other stuff and all that. So, and remember, Scott was having MVP year when Phil did that and things.
Yes.